would expect the longs to step right back in. Let's create this order block. Let's get some retracement. That's what I'm talking about right here, right? That's that order block. Order block's now created. See if we can trade back into it. Be a little bit more aggressive on this move here. We haven't traded into it yet, but I do think these longs are trying to step back in here. Again, a lot of manipulation today, so alright, we could see multiple fake outs happen here. But I'm just going with what I've seen today, and that is seek and destroy. That is no true breakout, no true expansion move, just back and forth. About 2 minutes until the hourly closes here. See if we're going to get some silver bullet longs. Inverse this 5-minute fair value gap. Use that inverse as an entry level. And these longs are stepping in. So we didn't even displace the low on the 1 minute time frame. Alright, so if I don't even see displacement on the 1 minute, I'm going to assume the longs are trying to come back. One minute till this hourly closes. See if we can inverse this 5-minute fair value gap right here. I really think we're going to try and inverse it. Let's see, let's see. If we close above this line right here, we would inverse that 5-minute bearish for value gap. We could use that inverse as a possible long entry. Okay, so we respected that 5-minute. Still closed inside of it. But no displacement. No displacement on the sell side. No displacement of these lows. Create another bearish or bullish order block here. As long as stepping in. Alright, so I've thought about being super aggressive and getting a long entry, but I want to have confluence. I don't want to get a long entry inside of a bearish fair value gap on a 5-minute time frame. Just want to have a little bit more confluence before I get my entries. This is why. Just a lot of chop, a lot of manipulation right now. Bounce off that 1-minute bearish order block up top. Right, so this would go against today's trend if we were to short from here. It would go against everything that's happened today. I'll just keep being patient, guys. You won't see me get an entry in this chop. Just back and forth, bouncing back and forth. It's really got to be a much better... We have to see much better price action if you're going to see me get entry. So how is everybody on the day? Are we green? Are we red? Are we break even? For real. Zero for zero. Love the discipline. Small green on the XFAs, break even still. 240 green, 260 to pass. Okay. Alright, so it seems like we're having some great discipline today. So I'd love to see. Alright, let's come back to this order block. We're inversing this 5 minute right now. I want to see us come back to this OB, get an entry here. Catch the longs all the way back up to the highs. We are in silver bullet, so we want to look for fair value gap entries as well. 2 minute order block just formed there. Looks like these longs do want to step back in here, guys. Alright, we called it from down here. Just hasn't really been an entry that I've wanted to take yet. See if we can create a fair value gap, trade off a fair value gap here on the 1 minute. One minute fair value gap created. Underneath the order block. This would be a decent entry level here. Okay, we just tapped into it. I want to see just a little bit of a reaction off that fair value gap. Look for an entry. Alright, I'm going to get an entry here. Just got an entry. Off the reaction off that 1 minute silver bullet fair value gap. We inverse that 5 minute. We could trade back into that 5 minute. And we're getting some bearish momentum right when I get my entry. Don't like that. Putting my stop down below. You know, right off the bat, right when I get my entry, we finally see bearish momentum that we have not seen at all. That's exactly where what I wanted to see set up right here. This is the setup I wanted to see. I'm not liking this. Alright, we're in the inverse, so we have to bounce from this inverse fair value gap, and that's why I'm keeping my stop down here. Below the inverse. Below the 1 minute order block. Alright, trying to catch it up to these highs. Alright, so all my confluences are here again. Just gotta remember, you know, it's a very manipulative market right now. Look, we just inversed that 1 minute fair value gap fast. So, You know, if you want to cut this one early, you can cut this one early. I'm going to keep my stop where it's at for now. It doesn't look too hot right now. This is just what I mean by that manipulative market. Alright, we finally create the level I want to see created. We finally create some support. We inverse a 5-minute. Trade into the inverse. We grab sell side liquidity. Right, so all these things are happening exactly what I've been waiting for to happen. And then we just want to manipulate back down. So I'm still holding on to this one right now. It's not looking amazing. We're not rejecting that 5-minute inverse yet. And really need to see us bounce from this level. Really got to see a bounce from here. 15 minutes not looking amazing. I don't like that wick on the 15. Got to see us start to pump. So we're just back to chopping again here. After finally seeing some good momentum, some good full body candles, and then price manipulates right back down for my stop loss. Right back down for my stop. Alright, so just got stopped there. Coming right back down. So if we don't bounce from here, we don't bounce from this level here, then I think the shorts will come back in. See, that 15-minute candle is turning bearish here. So now we're disrespecting bullish order flow here. Just displace that level. Let's see if we start respecting our bearish order flow. 1 minute bearish order block. Alright, so I mean that trade right there, that's a trade I take, you know, every time. I even with the manipulation of the market, I still really like that setup. Silver bullet longs, confluence at multiple different levels of confluence. You know, it's just a manipulation today. Starting to head back down. So I'll be patient. If I'm going to take another setup, I'll wait for the right setup. So let's see if we want to inverse the 1 minute order block, 1 minute bearish for value gap. If we're going to respect these levels. Coming right back up. So market manipulation is pretty wild today, especially in this afternoon session here. Previous hourly took the hourly low on ES. Let's check it out. This low right here, yeah, that would be considered SMT divergence. Be considered SMT. Yeah, definitely would, especially because we have this. We also have that bullish 1 minute breaker that we bounced off of earlier. Right, level of support down there. But right now, this market manipulation is insane. All right, we're just creating these fair value gaps, displacing them, reversing, just back and forth. Looks like these shorts want to fall here. We did create a 5-minute bearish order block there. Looks like we want to use that and start to fall down to our sell side. Alright, but I wouldn't really be wanting to get in a short position here. Alright, because even if I wanted to get in a short from here, yeah, I mean, you could catch over 100 ticks if you got a good entry. But shorting down here on a day like today is not the best idea. Right? I still want to see the silver bullet long step in, but now we just have to be a little bit more patient. So we tried to just catch those silver bullet longs, but we came down and displaced that 1 minute fair value gap real quick. Just manipulated down. We just have to wait for the chop. Get through this chop. Get through the manipulation. Yeah, we've held that level very strong today. And this level he's talking about here, weekly open, right there, 590. All right, it's definitely held very strong. You drop down into some other time frames here. All right, you look down at that 590 level. You know, we've traded through it into the hourly busy, but ever since then, you know, we've come down, and every time we've come down to that 590 area, we have bounced from that weekly open. That's why another reason, right, to be looking for longs. And we just need to see a better entry than what we've been seeing. Like if we can form a 1 minute fair value gap. Right, the 1 minute last time was not, you know, was a little bit manipulative, faked us out there. But I still liked that long position because I do expect these longs to step in. I expect us to come up to this level here. Come up to this level up here. Alright, to go grab all that buy side liquidity. So again, I'll still test out these longs if we can trade into another fair value gap like this. Keep my stop low again. Let's see if we can trade into this fair value gap one more time. Or trade into this one right here and reject it. Okay, so we're trading back into it. I need to see a rejection here. Do not want to see us come down and displace that 1 minute fair value gap again. That's a good rejection. Good rejection. Alright, we don't want to get manipulated again. We need to really see the long start to step in here off this fair value gap. Alright, like this. I'm going to try them out again here, guys. I'm trying out the longs again here. I like that rejection. I like that we're turning bullish here. Keep my stop below that fair value gap, about 60 ticks, 18,611.75. Again, mental stop. Hard stop is down at 18,611.75. Mental stop will be down around this low. If we can't seem to break through again, I might just have to cut this one early. All right, this one's all about timing. I expect these silver bolt longs to step in, but if we're going to keep manipulating, might just have to sit on the sideline for the rest of the day after this. If this one doesn't play out like I want it to. This one is starting to look pretty good. I just need to see these longs start to step in a little bit. I might even add into a heavier position here if we can start to step in. If the longs can start to push from here. Alright, just more chop. More chop again. No follow through yet. Alright, so if I take a loss on this trade, I'm just gonna sit on the sideline for the rest of the day. I want to take a win here. I want to see these longs step in. I have my confluence still. But if this market keeps manipulating, I don't want to be involved in anymore. Alright, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go into full here. Since I can keep a decent stop, I'm gonna try this one out. Try this one out here. If we don't get that follow through again, I'll cut the trade early. I'll cut the trade early if this one doesn't step in pretty soon. Really want to see these longs step in here. They're getting ready. We need to see us displace this level. We need to see us close above. Body close above this high here. That's a key high right there. We have to fight through that level. This one's still struggling. Need this one to start stepping in. Need these longs to start pushing through. We just can't seem to get away from break even here. The manipulation continues. Get into that mental stop area. Not liking that move there. Need to see us reject right here. Really need to see us reject that level. Or else I'm going to have to cut this one early. Yeah, guys, I'm just out. I'm out. This is ridiculous. I'm not even going to test this market anymore, guys. This manipulation is pretty insane today. You know what? I'll give the market the win today. I'm sitting on the sideline for the rest of the day. I tried it. I tested it out. I had my levels. I had my confluence. I liked my setups. But I'm not going to sit through any more manipulation like this. To me, it's just not worth it. I tried it out. I tested it. I attempted it here. If these longs step in now, oh well. I'll just take my loss here and I'll walk away. I'll take my loss and I'll walk away. Exactly. If these ones pump to the moon, oh well. It is what it is. I knew where I wanted to cut my loss at, and that's what I did. And they probably will pump to the moon now that I got out of my trade. Seems to be the theme today. I mean, we've had a few good trades. Is anybody going to hold on to this one, or did everybody sell? Yep, there's those longs, guys. Oh man. Yeah, it happens. But this is what we wanted to see right here. This is what we wanted to see. This is a fall through. We just want to see the displacement of that high right there. Displacement of this high. And if that happens, I do think we have potential to come up to this high, possibly this high up here. All right, so we got some people holding. Got some people holding this one. See, I do think these longs are going to step in here, guys. Like I said, this is what I want to see. We displaced that high. That's good news. We've created higher low, higher low. Now we're creating a higher high. All right, breaking structure. Yeah, we got that SMT down there. SMT divergence there with ES and NQ. Another good sign for the longs. Alright, so there's a few different places you could take a TP on this trade. Alright, you could take a TP once we trade up into this level, more really this order block right here. You could take a TP once we get to VWAP. You could take a TP once we take those highs out, right? There's a few different levels that you could look for here. Few different levels here. Oops, I did not. I don't know why I got in. Okay, I got out. That's good. I'm not taking any more trades. So this one looks good. We just created a 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. Right now we want to see us respect that bullish fair value gap after breaking structure to the upside. We want to see a continuation up. Move your stop to break even. Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst idea, honestly. With the way price action has been today, in this afternoon session, it's not the worst idea to keep a stop at break even. You know, it's just a lot of manipulation. Even when this trade really looks very solid, you still see the market coming right back down. You see price coming right back down very quick. Just like that. Yeah, this is just the way the market's going to move probably the rest of the day. So I'm not even going to try to get involved the rest of the day. I'm good with just sitting on the sideline now. I tested it. I tried out some trades. Did not turn out how I wanted it to. All right, so that's the way it goes with this market. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. Look at that manipulation there. Right back down. Yeah, so I'm good with not taking any more trades today, guys. I'm good with sitting on the sideline. So that's where I'm at. You know, I would recommend if you find yourself trying to start revenge trading or you get FOMO, or not FOMO, but really revenge trading, just walk away. Get away from the computer. Just walk away. This is not where you're going to make your money back right here. After seeing this manipulation, this is not where you're going to make your money back. You know, we just wait for tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow. Wait for price to get a little bit better. See if we have better price action. We got news tomorrow. We got, what is it, PPI tomorrow? We got PPI pre-market, so we could see a lot of volatility, but we might see some nice moves. You might see some better price action tomorrow. I think we'll see some more expansion, that's for sure. All right, and this is just how it's going, right? Coming right back up. After coming right down and sweeping that low. So, yeah, I mean, that's it for me. I know we didn't get the win there like I wanted to. But, again, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to get FOMO, or I'm not going to start revenge trading. If a big move happens, I'm sitting on the sideline, guys. This is not it. This ain't it. All right, everybody. Well, let's come back tomorrow. We'll get back to it. Right, fresh day in the morning. We'll be good. Keep a positive mindset, right? Stick to that trading plan every single day, no matter what happens in the market, no matter what happens to your account. You stick to the trading plan, and good things will happen. All right, that's what we should focus on. All right, God bless. I hope you guys stay safe today. I'm going to end the session here. I really recommend just walking away from the markets. It's no bueno right now. I'm going to walk away. Don't let that temptation get you. Of course, guys. I'll talk to you all soon, all right? I'll talk to you all very soon. All right. Peace out, everybody.